I sit down on one side of the table, look across at the team, and say, let me set the expectation clear. Anything at the project level, any client-facing suggestions, needs to run through me first. We discuss as a team before it goes to the client. Do you think you can do that? I watch their faces. Some nod immediately. Others take a second before giving a slight head tilt of acknowledgement. Silent confirmation, agreement, or so it seems. But I don't take a deep breath of relief. I know better, because nodding heads don't equal alignment. This conversation happened a few weeks into a project I had stepped into, one that came with challenges right from the start. The team was a group of highly skilled experts, each working independently in their own swim lane. No collaboration, no governance, no unified process. Just a collection of individuals doing what they thought was best, moving in different directions, reporting back to the client as they saw fit. And now here I was, trying to bring order to the chaos. I had been in this position before, stepping into an ongoing project, handed a team I didn't pick. And every time, the challenge wasn't just about managing tasks. It was about managing people, different personalities, different work styles, and different unspoken agendas. On paper, this team looked perfect. Everyone had the right skills, the right experience, the right technical capabilities. But what wasn't on paper was the struggle, the resistance, the quiet defiance that comes when a group of leaders is suddenly expected to follow. I walked out of that meeting knowing I had made progress, but also knowing this was just the beginning. Because behaviors don't change after one conversation. People's actions are shaped by their personalities, personal interests, and individual agendas. And when a team consists of experienced experts, claiming leadership in an environment where everyone is used to leading can be one of the hardest challenges of all. It happens all the time. You see it in elite sports teams. You see it in tactical units like in Mission Impossible. Teams assembled not based on chemistry, but based on skill sets. But technical skills alone don't make a team. A team that looks great on paper can struggle with misalignment, conflicting priorities, and power struggles. And as a leader, especially an introverted leader, it's not enough to just manage the work. You have to manage the people. That means setting expectations early and reinforcing them, not just once, but consistently. It means understanding the power dynamics, recognizing who holds influence, and finding ways to align them with the mission. It means balancing authority with collaboration, because structure and governance don't have to feel like control, but they do have to exist. It also means recognizing the different ways people process leadership. Some team members thrive in structure, others push back against it. Some prefer deep dives into the details, while others focus on the big picture. A strong leader doesn't force people to change their natural tendencies, but they do create a system that allows different styles to function together. And for an introverted leader, this is where strategy becomes critical. It's easy to let the loudest voices take over, to retreat when met with resistance, to assume that a lack of engagement means agreement. But leadership isn't just about solving problems, it's about setting the tone. That's why visibility matters. That's why clear, direct communication matters. That's why reinforcing expectations matters. Because a nodding head doesn't mean buy-in. And leadership isn't just about keeping things running. It's about making sure the team is actually moving in the right direction. If you've ever been in this situation, leading a team you didn't pick, managing a group of experts who each have their own way of doing things, you know how frustrating and exhausting it can be. And if you ever find yourself in that position, here's my advice. Set expectations early, navigate the power dynamics, and don't mistake silence for agreement. You don't have to be the loudest voice in the room, but you do need to make sure your voice is heard. And if you ever need a sounding board, a moment of clarity, or just a place to validate your leadership challenges, try Coach AV, your AI-powered leadership companion. Because leading isn't just about making decisions. It's about making sure you're making the right ones.